Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Potsmaker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmaker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament of the Christian Bible. Today, I'm doing the third part of the 29th chapter of the Potsmaker's Bible. It doesn't have a corresponding chapter from the book of Zion because that is concluded, and this is the conclusion of the entire book, well, this is one of the last chapters. So I'm going to take up where I left off. We were talking about the Ten Commandments and how I and our current sitting president um, stand on our upholding God's laws. Now, my father has passed on. I still love him, and I honor him, as I love and honor my mother. I keep these vows to honor my parents, but I also have greater, more ancient parents, both here on earth and beyond this reality. I honor all my ancestors, as we all should. We are related to the gray. They are our parent. We are related to Neanderthals. They are our parent. We are related to the unicorn and to each of the 11 races in the galaxy, or the inner galaxy. We should honor all of these parents from our genetic history. And if you use drugs, you should always honor Abraham and Sarah because they too are your parents. And I do honor them with this book. That is the whole point. Now, Trump. Trump was an embarrassment to his mother. She was ashamed of his actions, and they didn't have a very close relationship at all. He didn't honor her unless for political reasons. I couldn't find any personal interactions about Trump and his father. His father was a shady real estate mogul, or so they say, a slumlord in Brooklyn. He was sued more than once for housing violations. Trump himself faced similar charges when he took over the family business. So in a sense, he does honor his father. He too is a crook. But, however, Trump's father was born in America. But Trump claims his father was born in Germany, where his grandfather was born. To lie about your father's birthplace is to dishonor him. You cannot honor anyone or anything by lying about it. Trump doesn't honor either parent, although he does fall in with his father's crooked practices. King James innocent. King James finds Zion innocent and Trump guilty. Yeah, like that was a surprise. 5. Thou shalt not kill. Zion. I accidentally ran over a dog once. I have killed bugs and spiders. I've killed plants too. But I'm not a killer. I am a telepath. I could do harm if I chose to, but I'm not a killer. In fact, I am to a point, nonviolent, in both word and deed. I don't allow violence in any form near me. I do not kill, except, like I said, lower life forms, like bugs and weeds. When I do kill anything living, I honor it with a prayer of evolution. I bless it with the will to evolve. I therefore honor all life forms. I'm not perfect. I do kill bugs and weeds, but I don't desire or seek to kill others on purpose. Trump. Guilty. He was responsible for multiple deaths. He ordered others to kill in the name of the United States of America. These deaths were of ascending level life forms, humans, Syrians, Iranians, Iraqis, terrorist leaders. As president, he pulled the trigger on every death he ordered. He even bragged that he could kill a human being on Fifth Avenue in New York City, and he would get away with it. So he admits to thinking about killing people in broad daylight in public. Not only is he guilty of countless human deaths, because he's not done yet, and the numbers are still going up. We know that. He's also guilty of killing countless animals, insects, and plants. These deaths are caused by his dismantling of the EPA. He has made global warming far worse. It did not have to be this bad. So, he is partially responsible for the deaths of all who die from global warming in the future, making him a future mass murderer. King James, Zion, relatively innocent. Trump, guilty as charged. 6. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Zion, I never cheated on Rich, the husband that I married and divorced. So I never actually committed adultery. Although, every time I was with somebody other than Kenny, I felt like I was committing adultery. But I wasn't yet married to him. So that would make it fornication. Totally different sin. Trump. I found 6 verifiable references to Trump cheating on his wives, and 19 references to allegations of adultery as a possibility. So, by his own statements, he has cheated on more than one wife, including the current First Lady. King James, Zion innocent, Trump guilty. 7. Thou shalt not steal. Zion, okay, as a child, I did shoplift once in Omaha when I was about 7. I also did take money out of my mom's purse. I shoplifted again in Louisiana in 1978. I may be innocent, but not on this one. I'm not so innocent. I'm human. Although, in my defense, my life of thievery was limited to my youth. I stole candy, money, and makeup. So, guilty as charged. Trump. Trump was a slumlord. Slumlords may be considered thieves by right because they rent poor people housing that isn't safe to live in. They cheat on repairs or leave people to suffer with broken pipes and holes in the walls. Slumlords are thieves of a sort, crooked landlords that rip off the poor. During the 2016 election, his Trump Foundation was found to be a sham. The so-called charity donations were used to buy Trump a huge self-portrait, and we've already discovered that that's an idol. That money was also used for his political campaign, which is theft by unlawful taking, which is stealing. Trump has been in about 3,500 lawsuits, 38 convictions. So he's been accused of over 3,000 instances of breaking the law, cheating, stealing, lying. Now, not all of those are theft, but it's pretty safe to say that tax evasion is attempting to steal from the government. Sexual harassment, i.e., rape, is the forceful taking, stealing of sex. There are at least 25 women who have accused him of sex crimes. As far as I'm concerned, the moment Trump asked Russia to hack Hillary Clinton, Trump was guilty of stealing the election. He should have been disqualified for election tampering. So, he stole the White House. Not because of collusion, but because he asked, well, that is collusion. He asked a foreign government to interfere, and they did. No one running for office can ethically call on another nation to help them get elected or re-elected. That is a violation of major proportions. And the Electoral Commission were fools to allow such a blatant foreign aid violation. Trump cheated and is cheating. Cheating is stealing. Guilty is charged. King James, Zion guilty. Trump guiltier. But guilty is guilty. So I'll give him that. 8. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Okay, Zion. I have refused to be a narc, which is a false witness, many times. I refuse to tell lies about anyone. I always go to the person being gossiped about to inform them of the false claims about them. So please never tell me a rumor. Rumors are lies meant to do harm. False witnesses. So if I won't gossip or narc, I'm not a tattletale. Trump. As of December 16th, 2019, Trump has given false testimonies 13,413 times, or 15,413 times. CNN has a special segment of the programming set up in order to fact check every word he says because he lies. Trump is a habitual liar. He tells lies every time he speaks. We have already talked about his lies about his father's birthplace, his lies about everything he's ever lied about. He even lies about lying. Trump is so guilty of this one offense that it alone has condemned his soul to a vegetable state. Trump is not only guilty of this one, but he's condemned for it. Of all of his sins, of which there are many, this one is his undoing. He has done more harm to life on earth with those lies than any other man on earth since Hitler. He is just as evil and just as hell-bent on world domination. And for that, he is condemned. And there, we're going to stop this time. So, until next time, may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong. May you always be worthy of them. May your words, thoughts, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light. The Unicorn Way. Know that I love you. Stay happy and high. Be the joy. Later. Because I'll never say goodbye.